All that time I spent over consuming those free resources to help me build a business, what it was actually doing was helping me to avoid building a business. I've been nibbling on freebies for years, and my client list, it's still starving. We sign up for them all: online business webinars, 30-day content calendars, checklists, and those precious Canva templates. Free information is everywhere, served up like an all-you-can-eat buffet for your business brain. But here's what you have to be careful of. Gorging on free information, it isn't feeding your business. It's actually starving it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can stop over-consuming information and start creating. How to step away from the snack table of freebies and finally start serving up something that will attract your clients. And stick around, because I'm going to call out that pushy digital auntie who keeps refilling your plate, even when you're already stuffed. Hey there, I'm Donna, and I'm a semi-retired nomad who struggled with marketing my coaching business for more than 20 years. Then I found a program that's helping coaches and course creators like me feel more comfortable marketing our services online without feeling like we have to become someone who we're not. I hope I'm not the only one who does this. I overfill my plate with lead magnets that come with big promises and catchy names. Early in my journey, these free resources were super helpful. And if you're just getting started, they can be helpful if they align with the step that you're currently on. But if you've been playing this coaching business game for a while and you're still snacking on content calendars and Canva templates, and you still don't know who your ideal client is, it's time to push your chair back from the table because you're full. It's time to set some boundaries with that pushy digital auntie who keeps piling more on your plate, even when you're already stuffed. And who is that auntie, you ask? Why, it's Auntie Algorithm, of course. She means well, but she just doesn't know when to stop serving. If you glanced at something once, she just assumes that you love it, like her broccoli casserole. And now she's back with seconds, thirds, and fourths, and a heaping side of you might also like. But here's the thing that Auntie Algorithm, sweetheart that she is, she doesn't understand this. Just because something caught your eye once doesn't mean that it's right for you today. So it's important to put your fork down and step away from the table, because in just a minute, I'm going to share the real problem behind tech-delivered lead magnets. So anyway, I would get bogged down in comparing and contrasting all of the information in these freebies. And instead of providing clarity, they actually added to my confusion. Does that happen to you too? Conflicting information, you just, I don't know what to do. But I hoped that every new piece of free information would provide me with the answers that I needed to finally attract paying clients. Because the way these things are marketed, it feels so urgent, doesn't it? Like this is the missing piece, the thing that you have to know or fall behind forever. But in reality, two things happened. First, I was collecting more of the same basic information. It was just packaged differently. Have you ever tried to digest 42 marketing strategies at once? I don't recommend it. And number two, I was collecting step 10 information when I was still on step 1. And not only was step 10 information going to be stored and forgotten on my computer's hard drive, most likely by the time I got to step 10, that information would be obsolete. Or that step 10 would no longer be part of my plan or my vision. And sometimes you gotta push back from the info buffet table and say, thank you, but I'm full. I'm not proud of it, but I can admit now that all that time I spent over consuming those free resources to help me build a business, what it was actually doing was helping me to avoid building a business. You see, the problem is tech makes it way too easy to stay in consumer mode, nom, 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 nom. We can call it research or exploring our options, but honestly, it feels more like info gluttony. We pile our digital plates with free checklists and juicy bonuses, hoping that if we eat enough, we'll finally feel satisfied, that we'll feel clear, ready, confident. But clarity doesn't come from consuming, it comes from creating. Have you heard the term info crack? Yeah, free information can be that addicting, and that destructive to your dreams. Want a content checklist? How about 20? Want to attend a marketing webinar? Let's make it 3. Want to try my high converting Canva templates? Get a 14-day free trial with my coupon code. And it all feels productive. Do you know what I mean? Because all of this information is information you need to build your business empire, right? And tech makes it also easy, but it's also doing something super sneaky. But I'll share more of that warning with you in just a minute. So anyway, tech makes it easy for the consumer and the creator, especially if you're the coach, the course creator, and the marketing manager all rolled into one person. But when we're constantly feasting at the buffet of business strategies and ideas, we don't realize how full we are. And we never pause long enough to sit back, loosen our belts, and ask, do I really need more of this? Or perhaps more importantly, is this constant consumption helping me avoid the step that I'm on right now? So here's the sneaky part that no one talks about. These freebies aren't just giving us information. They're also quietly shaping what we think a real business should look like. Because even if the content isn't about tech, the experience of receiving it is. You sign up on a beautiful landing page. You're delivered into a polished, seemingly personalized email funnel. Maybe you're given immediate access to a secret digital vault, or a private course platform, or a fun and engaging chatbot. And without consciously realizing it, you start thinking, this is what a real business looks like. And if I want to be taken seriously, I guess I need to have all of this too. So what happens next? We either start mapping our plans based on what we've seen other people doing, or we start to doubt whether we can do this transformative work because we neither have the skills to do those amazing things or the money to pay someone else to do them for us. And we totally blow past the most important question. Do I really need this to start doing my work? And here's the warning. If we believe the key to our success is a tech-based infrastructure, and we start thinking, once I have my lead magnet finished, I can set up my funnel. Oh wait, I need to write an email sequence first, but which email service provider should I use? And then you fall down that comparison and recommendation-based rabbit hole, and it takes weeks or months to make a decision. So the lead magnet, it never gets created. The email sequence, it never gets written. And the landing page, it never gets created. We get so caught up in the tech trap that we don't consider that the people, the models, the experts that we're following, they didn't start where they are right now, what we're seeing that they're creating. They built the beautiful on-brand websites and videos after they had clarity about who they're helping and what they're helping them with. It came after they worked with clients, after they tested, tweaked, and proved their ideas actually worked. So here's a simple example of what's happening as you start marketing your coaching programs. It's like you're trying to craft a 7-course gourmet experience before you've even asked yourselves what you feel called to serve. You're so busy studying recipes and watching what others are plating that you forget to check in with the chef within. What do you feel drawn to create? What ingredients light you up? What process feels nourishing, not depleting? You can't build a soul-aligned business by guessing what the world wants from you. You build it by discovering what you're here to offer, what you want to express, what you feel joy and clarity in creating. Yes, the diner matters. Their needs, their desires, their preferences matter. But you're not here to be a short order cook for every craving. You're here to design a menu that reflects your essence and serves your purpose. So maybe you start with just one dish, something that's simple, something that's honest. Prepare it, share it, feel into the experience. Notice what flows and what feels forced. And then refine it, expand it. Play with the courses for how they fit together. The texture, the taste. Let this 7-course meal evolve. All right, I need to change the lighting here. That's getting too bright for me. All right, let's see how this. That's better. Because your business, it isn't just a collection of strategies. Just like that meal can't just be a collection of ingredients. Your business is an invitation into who you are and how you serve people. And when that energy is infused into what you create, that's when the right people find their seat at your table. So it's super easy to get stuck in the planning phase, the envisioning stage, the manifesting stage. Now today, I invite, I encourage, and I challenge you to think about marketing this way. Marketing is manifesting. Did you get that? Marketing is manifesting. Say it with me. Marketing is manifesting. Good stuff, right? Because what does marketing do? It channels your desires into something real, into something that people can respond to. You're not just quietly dreaming. You're boldly doing. And the word bold, that's on your terms. But when we focus all of our time and our energy on the free resources that other people have created, what we're actually doing is helping them manifest their dreams instead of our own. We let their desires distract us from our own. It distracts us from talking about what we do, from creating connections with people that we can serve. And it distracts us from testing our ideas in real time. But that part feels harder, doesn't it? It feels awkward, it's uncomfortable, and it's scarier. So we doom scroll our way into signing up for just one more marketing training webinar, rather than do just one thing, one small thing that could actually move us forward. Here's what I wish someone had told me, although someone probably did tell me, and I just wasn't open to hearing it yet. You don't need a full business system to start showing up. You don't need a welcome sequence, a content vault, or a high converting freebie. You just need a message and the willingness to share it imperfectly so that you can reach the people who need to hear it. The tools are useful, yes, but they're not urgent. The connection with potential clients, that's urgent. The consistency of showing up for those people to find you is essential. And the clarity, that's only going to come through taking action. But if you believe you really need the landing page, the email sequence, the automated systems, before you can start talking about your business, you're right. Didn't expect that answer, did you? But you're right, you do need them, because that mindset, that's going to keep you from showing up and talking about your work until you have them in place. So let's stop and embrace the irony of what I'm going to say next. I have a free mini guide with information on how you can get an automated online business set up in days using a ready-made website. It comes with a pre-written email sequence and weekly live interactive training sessions. And you can get this and more for as little as $139. For me, this program has served as a social media marketing internship. It's helping me master the marketing side of success. And there's a link in the description if you want to learn more about it. So what's the real cost of all of this research and readiness prep? Time, energy, and the erosion of your confidence. And that's what I'll be talking about in the next video. The hidden price of staying stuck in planning and information consumption mode, and how you can stop paying it. And if it's ready, it'll pop up right here. And if it's not there yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. And if it's not there yet, check out this video where I talk more about taking the guesswork out of building your online business foundation, so you can stop stressing about the tech tools and start focusing on what actually attracts clients.